Hello, my friends. Welcome, all of you, almost 113,000 star seeds, light workers, and wanderers, to this magical session. And in today's session, I've asked about very interesting questions with the Galactic Federation through the process of channeling. Firstly, I've asked about what is the event which has been planned by the light beings and Gaia in 2025. So there has been a lot of talks about this in other communities as well. So I wanted to ask this query, which is very interesting, and the answer was absolutely mind-blowing. And this question was sent by a viewer who has asked, is time real or an illusion? Now, this is a wonderful query, and Galactic Federation have answered this absolutely beautifully. And the other is, recently, if you know about the recent current events which are happening, Europe has launched the central bank digital currency. And I have asked Galactic Federation to scan the CBDC which they have launched to find out their real agenda and how can we stop it, which has been revealed by the Galactic Federation. And finally, I saw an interview with a scientist named as Gary Nolan, who is also researching alien extraterrestrial entities. So he talks about that there is a protocol to connect with extraterrestrial intelligence. So I wanted to know what is the protocol we need to follow to contact extraterrestrial intelligence. So this is a absolutely useful session if you are trying to connect with higher density beings. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you who have joined on my Patreon, because there is a meditation coming up for stopping the looking glass event, as well as I've released many new sessions. And yesterday I released a session about what is the true purpose of the children of light at this time, which has been released on a Patreon. Along with that, you will find 630 plus new and different channeling sessions which you can access. Some of them are censored topics which I cannot share on YouTube. And there is also a lively community of light workers who have supported me on this journey. And I thank you all, whoever have joined, for supporting me as well to continue this work. As well, I want to say a big thank you to all of you who take the time to like the video, because simply pressing the like button will help you as well generate positive karma, and it will help this message to reach to other people who may need at this time. With that being said, enjoy the session, my friends. We are the Galactic Federation now in communications through this channel at this timeline. We are connecting through the love light vibrations of this instrument to share our thought forms with regards to the queries that are found in the mind complex of this instrument, and we offer the peoples of Earth the use of discernment and free will when trusting our thought forms, which is deeply intertwined with your own free will choice to explore and understand the clarity required. For the Earth realm is a realm of possibility and probability, and we offer this guidance to all the listeners who have tuned with their inner vibrations of love and compassion. For now, firstly, with regards to the query related with what is the event which is scheduled to happen in 2025, we must state that we, the Galactic Federation, can sense an event which will happen this year in your planetary time-space, which is like a ripple in an ocean. This ripple, this event, when it starts, will create massive changes in your planetary continuation into the fourth density, New Earth timeline. Furthermore, firstly, there will be many events which will lead up to the creation of the culmination of this event, which is scheduled to happen in the year of 2025, based upon the readiness of planet Gaia, and based upon the various light beings who are ready to assist humanity. This event will be the final release of the karmic energy stored within the Earth planets. This karmic energy has been stored from numerous eons. The generation of karmic imprints by your peoples, by taking actions which are not of a wholesome nature, have created a clogging of negative karmic potential within the Earth planet. And this energy is set to release in the year of 2025. This release will be akin to a release of a soul complex from a diseased bodily vehicle. This release will be felt across all of your planetary sphere, like a beam of light emanating from the inner core of Gaia, which will not only touch all beings in the Earth planet, but all the celestial guides as well. And we, the Galactic Federation, have been informed through our connection with Gaia that this event will be preceded by various events, such as an event leading to the culmination or the ending of conflicts which are ongoing upon your planet, specifically the conflicts happening between Russia and Ukraine of your planet, as well as there will be a precedence of an event which may be considered as a control-based system which will be launched by many of your elites upon your planet. This event will precede the final release of the karmic energy. And once the karmic energy is released, all the systems of negative control will be done away with, and only the positive will remain at that time space. However, each of your peoples will still have the opportunity to choose the path of service to others or service to self. And there are many angelic beings and soul guides of each entity who are ready to assist humanity at this timeline. And they are ready to send protective energies and positive vibrations at this time space to allow this event to fruitfully unlock. Furthermore, we shall now answer the other query related with the understanding about, is time real or an illusion? In this regard, we, the Galactic Federation, must firstly state that this is a matter of perception from your third density reality when you are clinging to your body and mind complex, which is ever changing. There is the creation of time, which measures the changes happening around the illusion complex, But your soul complex, which is the true essence of yourself, is unchanging and therefore beyond the illusion of time. Therefore, we must state that time is but a measuring tool of the changes which are happening around your planetary sphere. Such changes as the birth of an physical bodily vehicle, the aging of the physical bodily vehicle, and the cessation or the death of the physical bodily vehicle, which are measured in terms of your time, which is a construct of the mind complex, which operates in the third density illusion complex. This primarily, however, is not the true reality once you reach into higher dimensions above the fourth density, fifth sub-octave. There is no time as you perceive it, since your bodily vehicle transcends the ever-changing, impermanent bodily vehicle into a light body. And with this bodily complex, there is no time, no change. And we must state that within your planet, to understand time is to understand the nature of change occurring around the illusion complex. And to transcend time will be to unite with the true inner self of your own nature, which will allow you to experience unification with the one infinite creator. And the time which you perceive is a time which is illusory in its true nature. Furthermore, now we shall answer the other query regarding what is the true purpose of the so-called CBDC, which has been recently launched by the peoples in your location named as Europe, specifically the elites of that location. In this regard, we must state that the so-called central bank digital currency which has been released is an attempt by the elites of that location of your peoples to try to maintain control even when there is a change happening in your planet towards freedom and towards a creation of a social memory complex. Since your monetary systems are also changing, there will be an attempt by those who are seeking service to self to control the masses by implementation of such systems as the CBDC, which has caused indeed a change in the vibrations of the polarization of the peoples of that location. If the peoples of that location allow this system to fully function, then there will be no privacy of any individualized entity. In terms of the exchange of monetary aspects, this will lead to more control of your peoples, and we must state that this is a way for those who are negatively polarized to try to maintain control of the ever-changing free will flow of your planetary sphere. Furthermore, we must also state that this is an obstacle to the free will of all individual entities on the Earth planet, and we suggest the peoples to resist this change by adopting other decentralized currencies, which primarily are those such as known by your people as Bitcoin or other decentralized cryptocurrencies which do not control, but allow the free will of all human entities. Furthermore, we shall now comment on the query regarding the protocols for contacting extraterrestrial entities as stated by an entity named as Gary Nolan of your peoples. We must state that the entity Gary Nolan is aware of the processes of consciousness which allows such types of events occurrence. Indeed, it is consciousness which is the precursor of any type of contact with extraterrestrial entities, be they of benevolent or malevolent nature. It is vitally important for those who precede the contact process to remember that positively oriented higher density entities do not directly contact or intervene unless through means such as channeling, which is currently happening, or through indirect processes which can appear as direct contact, or the creation of phenomenon upon your skies which appear as lights. These, however, are equally distorted as they can easily be used by the negatively polarized entities who primarily desire such direct contacts to happen in the physical location for their own nefarious purposes. Therefore, it is vitally important that the main protocol of contact with other extraterrestrial entities is to firstly connect with your inner consciousness, the inner silence, which is the precursor to any type of contact which happens, and once there is an internal connection, this will then lead entities of your planets to emerge into a unified vibrational resonance if the vibrations of love and compassion are followed. And with the following of the vibration of love and unconditional compassion for all beings, there will be an equal resonant frequency being emitted from the mind-body-spirit complex of those entities seeking contact into the multiverse. This will lead to the creation of similar vibrational frequency calling upon entities of a similar vibratory frequency. Furthermore, the most important aspect is the vibrational resonance and to be aware of your intentions. If there are intentions related with fear, greed, service to self, or any other aspects related with pride, this will lead to intrusions from negatively oriented entities. Furthermore, we as the Galactic Federation now, at this time and space, are always guiding the peoples of Earth, and we thank the listeners who have listened to this communication at this time. We'll leave you now. Bye. So my friends, let me just share with you, give you a brief summary of what I learned in the session. But before I give you a brief summary, I want to say that if you want to know about your past life, your soul name, or any other questions you may have, you can channel through me. Send me an email. The email is on the screen as well as on the description, and I will channel for you if you want that. And basically, in this session, what I learned is that what they were saying, firstly about the 2025 event, there is an event which is planned, which is the release of karmic energy from the Earth planet. So this release will be similar to the release of a light, coming out of the body of Earth. That's what I remember from the session. And after this release, they stated that only positive things will happen. So this will be like a cleansing event. Okay, so this is going to happen in 2025 as per the light beings. And also about time, what they said was, time is actually from our third density physical vehicle, it is an illusion, because we measure the changes happening in our environment through our mind, which creates time. But as we go higher, there will be no time. So that's what I understood. And indeed, time is an illusion for us. And other thing is about the CBDC. What I learned is that they are trying to use this CBDC to take away free will from our people in Europe. And I send this message to the people of Europe, to be aware of what they're trying to do, because they will control your spendings, they will control what you do with your money. It's going to be different if you allow this to happen. So to stop that, there are various alternatives, like you can use decentralized cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, and there are also others, but I highly suggest only Bitcoin, because others there may be some kind of control which may happen. But the other one is about the protocol of contacting alien beings. What I learned is that they stated that it is like a matching of a vibration. So we need to first raise our vibration to the beings we want to contact with. And if there is any type of ulterior motive, there is high chance you will contact a negative being. That's what they said. And I think this is the same thing Gary Nolan has mentioned. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this session. And also big thank you for downloading the free transcript channeling PDF, which you can download for free. The link is on the description. Also big thank you to all of you for subscribing to the channel. It helps us a lot more than you know. And I'll see you, my friends, in the next session. Until then, enjoy this session over here.